Hello and welcome again. I'm Catherine Young, and this is our channel, Our Courage to Heal podcast. Before we begin, let me just say this. I'm not a professional healer and I cannot diagnose. I'm just another person who has been wounded but guided to receive healing. And now I'm here to share my story with you so that hopefully you too can find your courage to heal and stay on the healing journey. Now, let's begin. I love a lion's roar. It can be very loud or softer, but always deep, powerful, and travels the distance. The lion is defending its territory. You don't hear it often, but when you do, you know who it belongs. I love it. I heard it at the lion's den, and its power stays with me. In fact, on my birthday this year, I celebrated and had my cake at the Lions exhibit at the Melbourne Zoo. In this episode, I want to share with you my roar, and I hope it gives you courage to stay on the course of healing. Chapter 4: Courage to Roar. I had been defending all my life, powerfully and strongly, but never once for my own territory. I was defending myself from any potential harm or disharmony that might happen as a result of me not following the norms or expectations of others. In fact, I was defending others' territories all the time. I was pleasing them. I came to learn after I received healing that many of my so-called friends come to me because they know I would make them feel great. On one occasion, one of them said, "We have done so well, you just say this?" Clearly, she was expecting me to sing praises of her, which I did excessively in the past. I started noticing more of this kind of disappointment from these friends. I became aware of my old habits. I would meet someone, try hard to make them feel great with an extravagant praise, especially when I know, on first impression, that they would be hard to please. Why did I do that? Because in my childhood environment, I either do that or die being yelled at, ostracized, and outcasted. The year or two after I started healing, I lost easily 10 people. It stung. It made me question myself a lot. Being a migrant with already very few friends in Australia, this kind of matter, it hurt my ego. But when I ask myself if I'd rather have them back, the answer is always no. I'd rather spend time with my family, with myself, with nature, or with shopping, than to go back to the old life again. I have outgrown old Catherine. I have no more energy in me to live that old life. I do not want to go through life defending others' territories again. I no longer want to have to recuperate after catch-ups, cause it's so exhausting. Sometimes, to be honest, I was just trying to fill a box in my calendar to tell myself I still have friends. But after that catch-up, I will need to block out 7 more days just to rejuvenate myself after a session of people-pleasing. The good news is, what you heard before about when your energy changes, you attract your people is also true. I have much fewer friends now, and I feel rested and refreshed after I meet them. I live life feeling lighter and have so much more time on my hand. I'm able to dream wilder, bigger, and expand my territory. I can now see clearer the intricate details of my dream. So, what's the new territory? Now, my lion's roar is for myself, my family, my loved ones, and my dream. It's for what matters most. Myself and my loved ones who matters to me. They are my territory and my world. The ones would accept the real me. The ones would understand and still accept me when I tell them their expectations are not my life gently. The rest who has held expectations of me had not made the effort to want to know me, but they only wanted me to fit into their plate. But I'm not the envisioned Catherine after all. I am me. I need to live my life and be responsible for myself. I need to live my soul purpose and fulfill my life journey, a journey that I'm happy to share with my children. I can't be pleasing you, fixing his drama, clearing their debts, and making it my job to make you happy. That's hardly my role. My role is to live my best so that I can inspire you to live your best too. When we truly become the true versions of ourselves, we start to inspire others to live their best too. Just like how we are most attracted to the YouTubers who are just being themselves on the channel. Dear one, if I had known this messy, ugly, and painful confrontation of the past would reveal this exquisite life of grace and ease, I would have gone all into healing a decade ago. But I know there's no right or wrong. It's just our resistance, which takes time to push through. And the universe will always be gently nudging us to healing. And anytime we say yes to healing, doors will open for us. Accepting what has happened is the start of healing. Surrendering our attachments and identities bring us light to acknowledge what isn't quite right. Feeling our vulnerability help us walk towards what brings peace to our hearts. Have the courage and confidence to let go of any habits that will not lead us anywhere worth going. As we continue to open ourselves to what matters, our heart and our authentic self will lead us to healing, love, and gratitude. Where hope has been difficult to find or all seems lost, with healing, the light shall return and beautiful blessings can be felt again. As healing happens, it's like a clearing and detoxification exercise. It clears blocks from our mind, emotional body, and physical body. As these wounds are processed and healed, the emotional trauma stored in our organs and nervous systems would be released, and our energy field become more spacious. This creates space for expansion and light. We became clearer about who we are and what our hearts desires and why we are here. Acknowledge all the people you have assisted in your own special way, all the positive influence of love you have added in their journeys, and open your heart to see, feel, and accept your beautiful, authentic self. We are powerful in our own ways. There's no need to be someone else but us. Accept in our own free will, through unconditional love, alignment, and embrace our life journey and walk our true path. Dear one, I have come to the end of the first series where I've shared all the hope, joy, liberation, and peace after receiving healing to inspire you to be curious, to give you courage to take the first step to healing and perseverance to stay on healing. In the next series, I would like to go more in depth into the changes I made in myself during this period of time. Because after all, the saying, "the change begins with me," is so true. I genuinely hope you are finding your courage to heal, to be curious about getting to know the real you, who is behind all the pain, hurt, and trauma. You deserve a beautiful life. It's your birthright. If you have once, just once, pleased someone before, would you consider giving yourself a chance and please yourself too? Connect within and ask, what would you love to do, feel, and believe today? I will be rooting for you. I will be rooting for the day you finally accept and love yourself.